Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some vegetable pancake. Actually, we're going to make it a little vegan friendly too. Shout out to all my vegetarians and vegans out there. So let's get right into it. So first thing first, we're going to make the batter first. And for the batter, we're going to need 2/3 cups of AP flour and 1/3 cup of potato starch. Just like that. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon of garlic. There you go. And half a teaspoon of salt. Boom. Just like that. A pinch of black pepper. Just like that. Whew. And lastly, we're gonna need 2/3 cups of water. And then we're gonna whip that joint up. So that's a really simple batter right there. Ooh. You wanna whisk that? So if you look at it right now, it's a little loose. It's a little bit looser than a kimchi pancake or a seafood pancake, which is a little bit more crispier than this version. Vegetable pancakes, a little bit loose. Just like that. So I usually put an egg in my vegetable pancake, but for this one, for all my vegetarians, especially my vegans out there, I'm gonna have to skip the egg. So let's put that to the side. But if you guys are not vegan, throw that egg in. It's gonna add that extra flavor to it, all right? All right, now we have the batter ready. Let's check the consistency. This is the exact consistency we're going for. If you guys ever checked out my kimchi pancake or my seafood pancake batter, it's a little thicker than this. But for the vegetable pancake, it's a little bit more loose. So that's the consistency we're going for. And once the consistency is good, I want you to taste your batter to see if it's good to go. And if you want your batter to be a little bit more saltier, make sure to add just a little bit more salt and just a little bit more pepper. But for me, this is great, you know? Your batter, it really depends. If your sauce, your dipping sauce is more saltier side, make your batter a little bit less saltier. But if you're not gonna make any dipping sauce, or if you're in a rush, just make sure your batter is a little bit more saltier. So yeah, now the batter's ready to go. We're gonna chop up some vegetables. So first thing first, we got some zucchini right here. Boom. We're gonna julienne the zucchini. Put it to the side. So we're gonna peel the carrot. Damn, I've been peeling potatoes and carrots since I was probably 7 years old. I would just go visit my dad's restaurant. I ain't got nothing to do, so I'll just be peeling potatoes with my mom. Same thing, we're gonna julienne the carrot. So this is for 1 pancake, so you don't need too much vegetable. Honestly, I should have measured everything out, but you basically need just 2 handfuls of vegetables. Boom. All right, so we got the zucchini ready, we got the carrot here. Boom, boom. And then lastly, we're gonna cut up some onion. Cut about 1/4 the onion. So I say this is about the vegetable you need for about 1 pancake. About, like I said, just a handful, 2 handful, about like this much. So So I just measured out the whole vegetable for you guys. I just put it on the scale just to make sure we're good. We're gonna need about 150 to 200 grams of vegetable total. If you don't like carrot, skip the carrot, just add more zucchini or some onion, but just make sure all the vegetable together, it's about 150 grams to 200 grams of vegetable. Okay. So we got the vegetables all in the side. We got the batter here. So we're gonna add everything to it. All right, so we're gonna throw in all the vegetables. Some carrot, some zucchini, and some onion. And look at the color. Aesthetically, it's so pretty because it has, you know, orange, white, green. Yeah, so that's how I make my vegetable pancake. Ooh. All right, so now we have the vegetable pancake all ready to go. It's time to throw it down, baby. So first thing first, high heat and a splash of oil. Actually, that's a little bit more than a splash. I lied. The way I actually see if the pan's hot enough is I sprinkle a little bit of water. That means it's hot enough, all right? So now that it's hot enough, so the recipe is really easy, but it's really in the technique when it comes to cooking pancake, because you don't want a soggy pancake and you don't want all the oil to get in it. And it's like throwing a French fry, right? You don't throw your French fry in a warm ass water. You throw it in a hot oil, frying oil, you know? Same thing with pancake. You don't want to throw it in some, you know, warm oil. So we're gonna throw this in right now. I think, okay. All right, we're gonna throw the whole thing down. This is for one full vegetable pancake. So if you see this, it's like a little circle, but it's not a full circle to the end. So make sure you spread it out like this. Spread it out evenly. All right, so I made this really easy for you guys, right? So it's gonna be 2-2-2-2 rule. It's gonna be 2 minutes in a high heat, then flip it, then 2 minutes in a high heat again, and then flip it, 2 minutes on medium to low heat, and flip it one more time to medium to low heat. So if you see it smoking, it means it might be burning. So what I would like to do is I like to check. If you look below here, you see that? You see how like crispy, lightly brown it is? So when it's around 2 minutes on high heat, it's gonna get crispy, nice. When you see the smoke, it means it's about to burn. So make sure, I'm gonna flip it, okay? Ooh, look at that. So after you flip it, I want you to push it down because this is not a pizza. You don't want a fat ass pancake. Spread it out even, flatten it out. Just like that. Reset. We're gonna go for 2 more minutes. Add some more oil. So pancake actually takes a lot more oil than you think. Whenever you go to Korea street food, you see them just almost like frying pancakes in like piles of oil, you know? But we don't gotta put that much oil, but I just want you to think that you're gonna be adding a little bit more oil so it doesn't burn quickly, okay? So I'm literally going by the time right now because I wanted you guys to cook it exactly like this, you know? But this is the base line of cooking, 2-2-2-2. But you know, your fire might be higher. So right now, you see these little smoke? It means that it might be burning, right? Whenever you see smoke, it means that it might burn. So be on the lookout. It also means that it's getting nicely crispy right now. But you see that little darkness right there? That's where the smoke's coming from. So when you're not keeping your eye on it, when you see this little smoke right here, it's gonna burn, you know? So make sure to flip it. You can flip it like this. Actually, let me flex on it one time. Ooh, what's up, baby? Ooh. 2 minute flip, perfecto. All right, we're gonna go 2 more minutes on medium high heat. Now we're gonna lower the heat. Again, a little bit more, oh shit, oil. Also, what I want you to do is give it a little, I like to hit a couple times, give it a little air inside. I had to work at restaurants years and years to learn these recipes, and I'm just making it so easy for you guys, literally even to the time, to the dot, you know? They ain't teaching me like this. They say, oh, why you ain't flipping your pancake on the pepper? Shout out to all the chefs and 아저씨들, 잔소리. I'm out here, what's up? 안녕하세요. But when you're following the 2-2-2-2 rule, you don't need to keep checking your pancake. But always, once in a while, check it just in case your pancake's not burning, you know? Like right now, you're like, ooh, okay, what's up, baby? 여보세요! Looking good, you know? Put that jaw back down and you're like, okay, it's lightly crispy, nice. We're at minute and 30 seconds. We could go 30 more seconds on it, let's go. Like I said, this is the baseline. Once you guys learn how to cook it, you don't even need to look at the time. The 2-2-2-2, it's just more for all the newbies out there who's learning how to cook Korean food. But once you get that right, you know, it's all in your time. Okay, 2 minutes in. So there's 2 ways to do it. You could flip it like this, or you could just flip it like this. But either way, when you're flipping it, make sure you're flipping it with the pan tilting this way so the oil splash this way. Because you don't want to flip it like this. When there's all that oil, it's going to splash at you. You know? So what I mean by that is like that. Does that make sense? So the oil splash there. But make sure no one's in front of you. Another thing is don't flip it like this. Flip it with a spatula. Once you really learn how to go with the spatula, then learn how to flip it without it, you know? But even at the restaurant, every time I try to teach somebody how to cook, they always want to flip it like this, you know? But the only reason I flip it like this is because at the restaurant, some days I have 6 pancakes I have to flip, so it's like boom, 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 you know? But if it's just 1 or 2, just make sure you know? So we're gonna check for the consistency. Oh, you can hear that crispiness. That means it's good, baby. You hear that? Like that. Ooh, that's exactly what we're going for. Louis, you see that? Look at that. Woo. All right, it's good to go, guys. Lastly, just that was 2-2-2-2. We flipped it. Check for the consistency one more time. Actually, I can't flip it with my left hand. Boom. Check it over there too. Oh, beautiful. Woo. All right, guys, it's time to plate it. And usually I would just plate it down like this. But today, you know, I just need to flex a little bit because we out here in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everybody's watching. So let me flex a little bit, boy. 여보세요! We out here. Come on, fam, look at this. I made it perfectly that would fit exactly onto here. This is what I'm working on. The Chef Chris Cho cookbook, baby! Coming soon. 안녕.